Just about to turn 5:18 right now on a Wednesday night. Of course, all the talk, kicking off travelers, but the sun also finally came out, it looks like.
And that sun,
yeah,
the humidity's up. It's feeling even hotter. The combined heat and humidity peaks tomorrow with this particular round of warmth and heat, and then even hotter weather's on track for next week.
There we go.
There we go. Summer. For those who were wanting summer to arrive, it is here, and it is here to stay. So tomorrow, our first alert weather day, we've got the heat, we've got the humidity, and the threat for some thunderstorms. In less than 24 hours, it could be on the strong, potentially severe side. We're saying a primarily dry weekend. We've got the potential for some thunderstorms to move through New England Saturday night into early Sunday morning. So where exactly they travel relative to Connecticut will dictate that rain chance for us. So just your first alert that this weekend may not be dry from beginning to end. Right now, we're thinking if we were to see any rain, it would be Sunday morning. Beyond that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, a string of first alert weather days. Temperatures reach record levels. That's what we're forecasting. When you put in the high levels of humidity, the heat index values takes that into account. We're expecting those values to go well over 100 degrees. So it is a dangerous combination. The governor already implementing the heat protocols for early next week. In fact, starting on Sunday. So we've got temps here in the state reaching the low 80s, where we've seen some clearing. Southwest Connecticut, 82 in Danbury, 80 New Haven, 76 though in Hartford, a cooler 74 for Putnam, and 72 right now in Groton. But regardless, we are up 10 to 15 degrees compared to this time yesterday. Also up the dew point values. This is back at 11 o'clock this morning. So take you back to the past 6 hours. These values go from the mid-60s into the low and mid-70s. Waterbury already up to a 75-degree dew point. So the air is just moisture rich, something you will certainly feel, and again, make that air tomorrow feel even hotter. 79 right now, looking live from Waterbury, a south wind at 6, and we're seeing some clearing, some patches of blue, some rays of sunshine. That's certainly the case from New London. We're at 72 degrees. So where we still have some cloudiness, we're dry for the most part, but we are tracking some showers, some downpours developing in eastern New York that eventually could reach western or northwest Connecticut. The severe threat this evening down toward the Delmarva Peninsula, not for us here in Connecticut. Temps tonight under a cloudy sky, bottom out between 65 and 70. Fog again develops as we head toward daybreak, could be locally dense, so plan accordingly for the Thursday morning commute. You can see it on First Alert Futurecast. As the morning progresses, by say 10 o'clock, most of that fog is lifting, eroding, and we break out into a good amount of sunshine. That's going to help to boost temperatures very quickly into the upper 80s and low 90s, especially inland. So here's 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Storms developing to our west begin moving into Connecticut by say 3, 4 o'clock, and then farther east as we head through the evening hours. Generally speaking, they could be on a bit of a weakening trend, but those storms that do reach severe limits, we're talking about damaging wind gusts, frequent lightning, as well as heavy rain. And within the region, we can't rule out the possibility of a tornado. Even these could produce some hail as well. So temperature-wise tomorrow, we're reaching the upper 80s and low 90s inland, low and mid 80s along the 95 corridor. On the heat risk map tomorrow, especially across inland portions of our state, that shade of orange correlates to that moderate impact. And here you can see those heat index values up between 95 and 100 degrees, especially inland. So behind this front that moves through tomorrow evening, high pressure is going to be building in. So we're going to end the week Friday as we officially kick off astronomical summer with less humid weather. Still a bit on the warm side. And then as we head through the weekend, those dew point values climb back to near oppressive levels by Monday. So for our Friday afternoon, highs in the mid 80s, a little bit on the breezy side with that northwesterly wind filtering in that drier, less humid air. Saturday, mid and upper 80s, mostly sunny. Again, a chance for a shower storm early Sunday, then becoming partly to mostly sunny. That's when our heat wave kicks in, peaking on Tuesday and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. That's when temperatures reach record levels. All the temperatures basically that you see on this graphic for the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, they could be tied or broken. Regardless, when you factor in the humidity, it's going to feel like 100 degrees or higher when you take into account the heat index. Shoreline highs this week in mid 80s on Saturday, upper 80s on Sunday.
All right, Mark, thank you.